The scorch marks of a dragon fire mar the walls. There once was a heavy battle here. The cave has an eerie feeling to it. You feel like you aren't alone in here, like someone is watching you. You find a large heap of refuse left over from the battle. You pick through the scraps and rusty metal, but everything has been scattered and heavily picked through. You find nothing of value. Of course, this is a large value. There may be something useful for you, and you just don't know where to find it. What is this? Oh. There was something green there. Could there be something useful here? Shit, I have no idea. Looks like there might be something. It's a pretty interesting place for a battle to take place, honestly. Old battlefield. Whatever. I didn't see anything, really. Just keep looking around. Okay. Oh. Is that the, Ooh, achievement unlocked. Roads of Avernum. Sweet. Probably from discovering lands. Okay, yeah, that's the lair of Motrax. Let's go talk to him. Okay, let's save just in case it turns evil. I mean, they described him as being a nice dragon, but you never know. He might be corrupted or something. You walk back to the sign you just passed and look at it again. Your eyes didn't deceive you. It said what you thought it said. A dragon lives here. A dragon named Motrax. Before you came to Avernum, you didn't think any dragons still exist in the world. The Empire tried hard to slaughter them all, but like they wiped out every other magical creature on the surface, everything from gremlins to gryphons. When you realized that dragons still existed, though, you had a strange feeling, a mixture of fear and elation. True, dragons could be sinister, deadly, avaricious creatures, seldom to be trusted. Yet you could not help but feel the world was poorer without them. Whoa. Oh wow, so this little cave the dragon lives in is also civilized by people as well. Good Witch Marianne. You meet a woman in long, sparkling robes. Her robes are made of a normal, rough Avernum cloth, but silver threads woven through it to make the garment glitter in the dim light of Avernum. She displays a constant smile and seemingly boundless energy. "Welcome, traveler," she says. "I am Marianne, Good Witch of the Northern Caves. I hope the day treats you well." "Have you been in these caves long?" "I have been here for a year now, conversing with, teaching, and learning from Motrax." "What do you know of Motrax?" "He is the ancient dragon of the cave. He knows so much of all the Avernum tunnels, and of the races in them." "Are you researching the tunnels for a reason?" "I hope, one day, to plumb into his memory and find knowledge of a tunnel to the surface world. Then I can escape this horrid pit." She looks at you, slyly, "and maybe take the captain with me." "Which captain?" She grins very broadly. "Ko's the captain here. If I left, I'd have to take him with me. He's good to have around." "I would like to learn more magic." She laughs. "Wouldn't we all?" "Alas, the magic I teach would not be handy for you. It concerns building, not burning. Though of course, this world makes us need both. Where might I learn burning magic?" "I would go south to Formello and visit the great library there, and the sacred temple. 2 mighty beacons of applied magic learning." "Okay, thank you. Let's talk to Laith." You see a tall, thin man with a long beard. He is old and frail, but you can feel a great power coming from him. He sits at the table and sips a weak broth from a ceramic bowl. When he finally notices you, he says, "Ah, I am Laith. You must not be here to see me. The dragon is elsewhere." Oh shit, I just did something else. "What? Teach? I am too tired to teach. The cities are..." His voice trails off. He forgets that you are here. You leave him alone. Yeah, hang on. Oh yeah, I would like to learn more magic. "What occupies your time here?" "I grow old, and I learn from the dragon." "Do you know the dragon well?" "We understand each other. Although when he had reached my age, he was still but an infant. I still find that we think surprisingly alike, and one day he will mourn me." "Will he really mourn your passing?" He nods solemnly. Yes, dragons have great spirits, greater than we can know. It gives my spirit great comfort to know it will be mourned by something so ancient. Do you know anything about a magical flying spear? For a moment, his eyes become very alert. Sphere? Oh, you must mean Thorny's orb. It was brought down here by the first expedition, long ago. Years I spent trying to find it, knowing the gift of flight might help me escape, but I never did, and eventually gave up. I never could find it. I did find out that Thorny met his end while navigating the water maze. Tell me about this maze. It's a bizarre mess of waterfalls to the west of the savage Litharaki lands. Very dangerous and difficult to explore. I read an account that he went in hoping to use the orb to save himself from disaster, and never came out again. To get there, take a boat to Fort Drenlon and sail west, then keep sailing west, far past the Slith fortresses. Do you know anything else about the maze? He thinks about the question long enough that you suspect he forgot that you were there. Finally, he says, crystals. I think I heard that the first expedition was lured into the maze by crystals. Greed, perhaps. All of this speech has tired him out. That's all I know. Please, let me rest for a time. Okay, that was a mouthful. You see a skinny man in steel armor, actual steel, walking around taking care of the business of the fort. He's almost manic. He can't seem to slow down. When he sees you, he runs up to greet you. A visitor! Welcome, welcome! I am Captain Ko, a greeter. You report to me before you seek the dragon. Is this where I need to report before entering further? Yep, I greet visitors to the cave. I also guard things I need to be guarding. I am a visitor. He goes into prepared greeting speeches, quivering with happiness. All visitors are welcome to the cave of Motrax, to greet the Ancient One, to teach and learn. The rules are simple. Stay on the rock path and behave. Why should I stay on the path? Safety. When visiting Motrax, go north through the main cave. He'll be in the second cave in. He throws trash into the tunnels to the west, and lives in the tunnels to the east. I recommend against going into his home. You probably wouldn't like it. He has some nasty fire lizard pets who live off his trash. They're quite nasty. What rock path? The stone walkway. Only walk between here and the lair of the dragon. Don't take any side passages or you'll end up regretting it. Remember that, directly here to the dragon and directly back, or it's not safe. Does Motrax have a horde? Ko looks around, worried that someone might have heard you. Motrax is friendly, but he is not tame. If he thinks you threaten his horde, he will kill you, so don't. Don't even mention it. You guard a dragon's lair? He straightens up. It's a dull job. With Motrax around, only a fool would cause trouble. I mainly greet people and take care of my cats. You have cats here? Where are they? Sure, they go with me whenever I'm stationed. Delta and Epsilon are their names. They should be in the cave. Motrax loves them. Delta and Epsilon. Aren't those strange names? I got them from Motrax. I heard him mumbling something about something, and it involved a lot of weird letters. And the letters Delta and Epsilon, and I like them, so I named my cats after it. Makes sense, yes? We met someone named Marianne. She seemed quite fond of you. Saying this sets off a very impressive display. First he stutters, then he splutters, then he twitches a bit while turning red and struggling to talk. Finally, with great effort, he manages to say, "Oh yes, and I have her." Shit. You know anything about a magical flying spear? No, not a thing about it. The sages might, though. That sounds like a sagey thing. Sages know all about sagey things. Cool. Alright. This is pretty much it. Sagey things. Jeez. That ain't good. You find like sugar or something. You spend some time talking to one of the Avernite soldiers guarding the lair of the dragon Motrax. They are surprisingly calm about spending so much time near such a creature. Apparently, as long as they keep him fed, he's very sociable. They are mostly here to keep foolish adventurers from angering him. I'm watching you. Yeah. Sure you is. 9 copper coins kind of isn't worth it. It's not worth attempting to steal. Let's follow this pathway. There's a secret button here. I wonder if they even knew that. Probably not. Zeld. You see a dim, insubstantial figure lurking in the back of the cave. It says, in a soft, spectral voice, "I was Zeld." Then it makes a spooky noise. "What are you here for?" It speaks very quietly. "I wait here, yearning for revenge." Revenge against who? On foul Motrax, who slew me while I merely looked at his treasure. Where is Motrax's treasure? I tell all I can. As my revenge, it lies beyond the lake, beyond his lair, beyond the entry cave. But there is a passage, so humans can get to it. Should he pass on? I found it. There are no traps in it. I think I set them all off. His ghostly form wavers briefly in his anger and excitement. I will try to steal his treasure. Excellent. As I said, I think there are no traps. Look for a secret passage just south of the dragon's nest. I long for the dragon's downfall. The ghost turns faint and shrinks back. Okay then. I don't get like a quest log for that. You tried to steal that kind dragon's treasure? You got what you deserved. And you will now get what you deserve, fool. So is he aggressive now? Oh, sure he is. Damn! He's powerful as fuck! That's crazy. He's insanely powerful. Whoa. Fuck me, dude. Okay, let's kill him. Jesus fucking Christ. Can't reach him. Shit, we're gonna have to all like retreat out here. Oh, damn, he does so much damage. Fuck, dude, oh my god. This is not good. I'm not in a very good position. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's just have her stay back as he practically dies. Get more of her out. Did he go next or no? Apparently not. Okay. Okay. Shit. Each turn has a chance of losing all action points. Oh, damn it. Not good. Okay, not good at all. Is he dead? Where'd he go? Oh no, he's on the enemy side. Let's back the fuck off. No, stay away. Okay, he's on my side again. Okay. We got this. We got this. Okay. Alright. Priest spell. Do protection. And she will... Beast. Whoa! Dude! What the fuck was that for, dude? Okay. Switch you to that, and we'll do a wall is shut. Okay, we need to leave. Can that be a thing? Good. Okay. Shit, remind me not to fight that guy. That guy was powerful. Okay. Damn. Okay, let's not do that again, that's for sure. Guess we got some guards. They're fucking bored, apparently. Alright. The floor of this cave has been worn smooth by the dragon's feet passing over it. Time after time, for centuries, the beast's claws have left ruts inches deep. The dragon himself is waiting for you in his alcove. His body is weakening, but his eyes are still sharp. Ooh. Let's talk to him. Motrax. Motrax takes the satchel delicately between two claws, opens it up and reveals several chunks of greenish meat. Arrgh, he murmurs. A delicacy. He eats the snack in several delicate bites and rewards you with a pouch of gemstones from his hoard. Alright, that was an easy quest. Yeah, I got an emerald, 2 emeralds, and a ruby. Fuck yeah. Thank you. You stand before a dragon. He is green with reddish highlights and towers high above you. The dull color of his skin and the cracks in his wings make you guess that he is old. Very, very old. He stares at you with frightening wise eyes. Interesting, he rasps. A traveling warrior, like in days of old. I see spirit in your eyes. I am Motrax. Come speak with me for a short time. Ease my tedium. What are you? He sighs. A small wisp of flame comes out. I am an ancient dragon, long past my prime. I do not roam in the caves and hunt anymore, but instead devote myself to scholarly pursuits and playing with my cats. His voice is rich and deep. You have to concentrate to keep it from hypnotizing you, even when old and decrepit, and dragons are mighty creatures infused with raw magic. How old are you? 1,000 years I have been alive. I hope for 1,000 more, but they will be quiet years, filled with contemplation, not battle. Have you fought many battles? Yes, I have fought numerous battles, with Slisaraki, with humans, and with my brothers. You have brothers? Like all the other dragons in these caves, my brothers. But don't be mistaken. We are not hatched from like broods, and we are not all males of the species. Are there many other dragons? There are 5 of them living in these caves. Myself, reclusive Anthron, cruel Pyrog, wise Koth, and Sulphurous, strongest of them all. He sighs. They are all young compared to me. We are estranged. Do not ask me more. I prefer not to speak of them. Why not? For a moment you see a flash of anger in Motrax's eyes. I do not appreciate being pestered. I will only say that I am different breeding than them. I was born in the underworld centuries ago, and came to know humans only recently. The other 4, they fled into the underworld recently. They ran from the Empire, which was slaughtering all of my kind. They avoid and taunt me. I think they are ashamed that they fled. You find me interesting? I do. Though you are not well known, you have in your eye a dangerous gleam. It is the glow I have seen in all those who have gone on to perform great acts. I am old. I can see such things. I have seen heroes of old. The heroes of old? The humans who first came to Avernum, the poor exiles who tamed these savage caves and bent them to their will. Perhaps I am old and sentimental, but I found it within me to admire them. Do you believe that I will achieve great things? No, I believe that you will die. Only the rarest of those who carry your spark have the skill and luck needed to survive it. I will be fascinated to hear how long you live. Such amusements do much to ease the tedium of my long life. Do you know anything about a spear? He thinks. One of the first visitors brought a spear that allowed flight.